Okay. Now, let's talk about an usul, an origin, and an original ruling. What happens when you have water that is impure and you gather up the water until it amounts to to 56 gallons or more? And that in Arabic is called qullatan, right? So if you get a bunch of impure water and it's so much that it equals 56 gallons or more, what happens to that water? What's the ruling of it?
وهنا هناك حديث يعني في القلتين.
Well,
يعني
there is a hadith,
إذا
yes.
كان الماء قلتين لم يحمل الخبث.
Exactly. Okay. So if you gather up a bunch of impure water to the point where it equals 56 gallons or more, right? Qullatain, then it can be used for purification, even though it was originally gathered from impure water. Okay? And that's of course if there's no change in the color, the taste, or the smell. Okay, is that clear?
نعم.
Okay, so that's our usul, and it's our hukm al-usul. That's our original issue, and that's our original ruling. Okay, that's clear. So that's two of the pillars of qiyas. So now we have the illah. Okay, the third consideration, the illah, the rationale, which is what? The gathering and the amount of water being 56 gallons. Okay, you guys with me so far? Sister Kimberly, how you following me?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the third consideration. What is the rationale of the original ruling? It's that the fact that the water has now reached 56 gallons. All right. So now what is our fara'? What is our derivative? It's that used water. And we said about used water that what? Its purifying effect has been nullified once it's been used, right? But if we have used water that we have gathered to an amount of 56 gallons, then what? Then you can use that water for purification. Okay, is that clear?
نعم.
So that's our fara'. And that's the most correct opinion. Okay, do you see? Now, where does the difference of opinion come into play? The second opinion is that what? Used water, even when it has been increased to the amount of 56 gallons, no matter how much it is not permissible to use for purification. Why? Well, the scholars of that opinion said that once water is used for wudu or ghusl, then once it has been used to purify, then that means the purification has taken its effect. Okay, so that power of purification is no longer there once it has been exhausted in the act of purification. Okay, is that clear? So once that exhaustion has occurred, there's nothing that can bring back its purifying power because it's already been used. Do you see? It's like if you have a tank full of gas in your car, Once you run out of gas, that's it. You can't reuse the gas. Okay, is that clear?
نعم.
Okay. So here, if we take the second opinion, then how does that affect what we said was the rationale for the original ruling? Okay, I want you guys to think about this. If the second opinion is correct, or more correct, excuse me, then what we said about the amount of water making the water usable for purification again cannot be the rationale. Okay, the joining of 56 gallons cannot be our rationale. Okay, you guys follow me?
نعم.
So if we take the second opinion, which is strong, but it's not as strong as the more correct opinion, then we say that what? The usul is impure water. Okay? And impure water that has been gathered to an amount of 56 gallons. Okay? And we say that the original ruling, hukm al-asl, is that once impure water that has not been changed in its taste, color, or smell has reached an amount of 56 gallons, it can be used as pure water. Okay? So those two are going to be the same. But when we get to the illah, the rationale, we have to have another rationale. Okay? What would that rationale be? And Brother Hussein, you alluded to this. It's that what? 56 gallons of water, of impure water, because of that 56 gallons, and then extremely importantly, the fact that its color, its taste, and its smell has not changed, then what? لا يحمل الخبث. It doesn't hold impurity. Okay? So it's as if we're saying that that large amount of water, by virtue of the fact that it is such a large amount, but also by virtue of the fact that there's no change in the water, it's as if that impurity is pushed out. The impurity has no effect. Okay, do you guys get that?
نعم.
Whereas in the case of used water, the purifying power, so to speak, has been exhausted. Do you see the difference there?